Welcome to Epic Yarn Gems. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the star stitch. We're going to start off with a chain. I did 18 stitches here. You can do what you want as long as you build in even numbers. And we're going to go into that second chain from the end of the hook. So we're going to go right through the center. We're going to yarn over and pull up a loop. You'll have 2 loops on your hook at this time, and you're going to do that into the next stitch, and you're going to continue to do that in each of the chains until you have a total of 6 loops on your hook. So far we have 4. We're going to go into the next, and we're going to yarn over, pull up another loop, and yarn over one more time, going through that chain and pulling up one more loop. Now you have, as you can see, 6 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over one more time, and you're going to pull all the way through those 6 loops. You're going to yarn over and do a chain 1, and that's going to anchor your star. Now we are going to do our next star, but we're going to use some of the loops in the star that we already created. So we're going to use the eye and the next 2 loops on the side of the star. So we're going to go into the center of the eye and pull up a loop, and then you're going to go into that next little loop right through the center of it, and you are going to pull up a loop through that. And then at the very bottom where it connects, you're going to go right in there, pull up another loop. You have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to need 6. So you're going to go into the next 2 chains in the chain that we started with. So go right through the center of that chain, yarn over and pull up a loop. Now you have 6 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, and you are going to pull through all 6 of those loops. Once you have done that, we are going to anchor our star again with a yarn over and a chain 1. So now you have created 2 stars. So we're going to go through this one more time. So we're going to go through the eye, pull up a loop, and then we're going to go into that next little loop on the side of the star that we just created. Can be a little tight sometimes, so just try to get your hook through there. Yarn over, pull up another loop, and then working our way down the star, we're going to yarn over and go through that base. Then we are going to work into the chain again with 2 of the stitches and pulling up loops on each of them. Again, 6 loops on your hook. Once you have that, you're going to yarn over, pull through all 6, and you are going to do a chain 1 to anchor the star. So far we have done 3 stars. So I'm going to go through this one more time, and then I will meet you at the end to show you how to start the next row. So we went through the eye. We're going to go through that next little loop on the side, yarn over, pull up a loop. We're going to go in through the base of the star that we had just created, pulling up another loop, going through the next chain, pull up another loop, and the next chain, pulling up another loop. You will always have 6 loops on your hook, and then once you have that, you are just going to yarn over and pull through all 6. What you're going to do is you're going to do the chain 1 to anchor the star, and just repeat that all the way across the row. This stitch can be used in many different things. It can be used in afghans, like we're just doing a straight stitch off the chain. It can be used in the round with hats, headbands, all different kinds of things. I'm just going to continue to show you how to do a straight flat stitch with this star pattern. So whenever you have those 6 loops on your hook, you are always going to pull through all of them, chain 1 to anchor your star. I'm going to finish up this row, and then I'm going to show you a way to start the next row. I've seen it done a couple different ways. This way actually left a nice flat edge, so I'm going to show you how to do that. But just so that you know, there are many different ways that you can end your row and start the next row. I just really liked how this one looked. So here we are finishing up our last star, and we're anchoring it. And you can see after we have anchored it, it leaves a little bit of an uneven edge there. So to help with that, what we do is we do a half double crochet in that same stitch that we finished our star on. And when you do that, you can see that it does leave a nice edge, and we're going to do a chain 1. Once we do that, we're going to turn our work and we're going to work in the top V's like we normally would. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a row of single crochets. So we're going to go into the top of that first stitch and do a single crochet. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go into the eye of each of the stars. I went into the first eye and did a single crochet, and after that what you are going to do is you're going to do 2 single crochets in each of those eyes so that you are building evenly. So as you can see, we went right into the center of that eye. I'm going to stretch this out so you can see it a little bit. So there we are going to go into the next one with 2 single crochets, and we are going to continue that all the way across until we get to the end of the row. Sorry about that. That's one of my little gems helping out with my video. As usual, they are always with me and provide a little bit of entertainment as I do my videos. So as I finish up this row, we are going to do a couple more star stitches together, and the finish of this row is to go into the chain of the previous row that we did on the turn and do one last single crochet. This next part, it can be a little tricky, so I'm going to do my best to explain it. And if you want, slow down the video and watch it a couple times. So what we did here is a chain 2. And now what we're going to do is in that chain, we're going to use the front loop and the back loop to do a stitch. So we're going to go in through the front loop only with our hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. And now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use the back loop of that stitch. So sometimes it can be a little difficult to find, but just turn your yarn over and you will find the back loop, and you're going to put your hook right through that, yarn over, and pull up another loop. And now you'll have 3 loops on your hook, and we're going to go into the top of the V's just like we would with any or other stitch. So we are going to yarn over, go under the V, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull up another loop. And once you have 6 loops on your hook, you are going to pull through all 6, and you're going to do a chain 1 to anchor. Once you get into the rhythm of making this stitch and locating where you attach the next stitch onto the previous star, this actually works up quite quickly and turns into a really nice textured pattern. Like I said earlier, you can use it in many different types of projects. I want to thank you for joining me today and learning the star stitch. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and leave me some comments. I'm always interested in hearing what you have to say, and if there are other stitches or patterns you'd like to see, please leave that in the comments and I'll do my best to create a video. Thank you again for spending time with me. If you've enjoyed my channel, please subscribe and also turn on notifications so that you'll know when I put out a new video. Have a great day.